Welcome, grade 7 students. Are you fine? Today we are going to practice about plants, chlorophyll plants. Let's begin with the first exercise. Observe the given plant in which two leaves of it are connected to air pump as shown in the given figure. This is the setup of experiment. We have a beaker containing air is connected to the air, but um, uh, the air passing through the container must pass through is potassium hydroxide solution that absorbs carbon dioxide. Then it continues to sac 2. Why? For sac 1, air is traveled to the sac one, number 1 as it is. Okay, and this is the air pump. And for concerning the plant, all the conditions are favorable concerning water and mineral salts. Um, indicate the variable factor. This is the question number 1. The variable factor. Comparing SAC 1 and SAC 2, the SAC 1 is connected to the air as it is, and the SAC number 2 is connected to the air devoid of carbon dioxide, since potassium hydroxide absorbs carbon dioxide. So, the presence of carbon dioxide is the difference or the variable factor between the two states. Number 2, we boiled leaves 1 and 2 in alcohol. Then we add the iodine solution. Indicate the function of iodine solution. And normally, the iodine solution is used to put in evidence the presence of starch, to show the presence of starch. Predict the observation obtained in each leaf. Justify. What can we observe in sac 1 for leaves of sac 1 and with leaves of sac 2 after boiling these leaves and treatment with the iodine solution? Leaves of sac 1 present dark blue color. Since starch is manufactured in the presence of air rich in carbon dioxide, the air here is complete and has carbon dioxide, while there is no carbon dioxide. Leaves of sac 2 do not show dark blue color since starch is not manufactured in the presence of air devoid of carbon dioxide, without carbon dioxide. Green plants, this is another question. Green plants are autotrophic. This means that they can produce their own food using the light. Such plants are important to life on Earth because they are food for most living organisms. They are also used as medicines to treat many diseases, and they release oxygen to air during photosynthesis. When we cut trees, the quantity of CO2 in air will increase and many animals will die. The other type of plants are called heterotrophic. These plants cannot make their own food alone, even under sunlight, so they get food from another autotrophic plants beside them. First question, pick out the two different types of plants. As we said, uh, there are two types, autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic plants and heterotrophic. Second question, distinguish between the two types of plants. Distinguish means that we should not make a comparison. The comparison has two parts, similarities and the difference. Distinguish means that we are going to speak about the difference only. Distinguish between the two types of plants. Autotrophic plants can produce their own food using the light, while heterotrophic cannot make their food alone. They get food from another autotrophic plants. Give two reasons that make green plants important to life. They are food of most living organisms and they release oxygen to air during photosynthesis. Pick out the effect of cutting trees on Earth. When we cut trees, the quantity of CO2 in air will increase and many animals die. Another question. In the class, the teacher brought with him a certain plant called Cascota plant. He wants to determine the mode of nutrition for this new plant. For this reason, he formulates two hypotheses. First hypothesis, Cascota is autotrophic. Second, it is heterotrophic. In order to determine which hypothesis is true, he performs the experiment beside. Indicate the validated hypothesis and explain. Let's see the two experiments. In first experiment, Cascota plant alone. When we plant it alone in the presence of carbon dioxide, mineral salts, and water, the result will be Cascota died after 1 week only and under sunlight. In the other experiment, this plant is planted beside a green tree, so it grow up normally. Indicate the validated the hypothesis and explain. Cascota is not autotrophic since alone it cannot manufacture its own food. It needs or depends on other plant. So its life mode is heterotrophic. Second hypothesis is validated because Cascota plant depends on other plant to grow up. It cannot manufacture its food, its own nutrient. So this is the end of our video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.